Hey, what's up everyone? Danny Lightning here with another War Robots video. So today we're going to do a Loki build. So we're going to talk about pilot skills, weapons, modules, how to play this guy, what he does best for. And it doesn't matter if you have the experimental Loki or the regular one. They're pretty much the same thing. This guy just has a little bit extra hit points, which is really nice, but you don't need it. Alright, so the first thing we're going to look at are pilot skills. Now, pilot skills just got really expensive, and most of you guys know my videos are kind of towards the average person who can't afford to spend loads of money. So most people have 4, maybe 5 pilot skills. With the new increase in price, you might only have 2 or 3 pilot skills. I don't know, but we're going to talk about the 5 most important pilot skills to put on this guy in order of importance. At least in my opinion, this is how they go in the order, okay? So let's go ahead and look at these. Alright, so if you can, you might want to try and pick up Chester Cohen. You get the Chester's Cunning, which is kind of nice. You stay in stealth 5% longer once you pull your weapons out. So without this guy, Loki goes out of stealth as soon as he starts pulling his weapons out, and they actually take a second to get out, so people can actually shoot him before his weapons are ready to go. If you add this, basically it waits till his weapons are actually fully functional before you lose your stealth, and that's actually really nice. All right, so I would say the very first skill you want to add is Roadhog, and you do want to get that up to tier 3. Once you max out your Roadhog, you have 6.5% extra speed. Now speed is very, very important on your Loki, and I was really lucky. The game just gave me the first skill for free, and bam, it was a Roadhog. I was like, that's awesome. Alright, so the next most important skill, I would say it's Adamant Roadhog. Now, if the enemy team has, this only works on the beacon modes, but if the enemy team has 3 or more beacons, you're going to get an additional amount of speed. So once you got Adamant Roadhog speed plus the regular Roadhog activated, Loki is flying around the map like a crazy man, and he can just get out there and start taking beacons back from the enemies because he can move so fast. You definitely want those 2 skills. Alright, number 3, Armor Expert. That gives you an additional 15% durability. Alright, 15% hit points is pretty good. Loki's not really he's kind of a squishy little robot. He dies pretty easy. Most of the time you're always going to stay on stealth, but people can still hit him when he's in stealth if you're unlucky. Plus you got things like Al June that can go up in the air with anti-stealth and target you. And that kind of sucks, but I would definitely add a little bit more hit points to it. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at a couple other skills. Personally, I'm not sure if I'm going to add another skill or not, because I think it cost me like 3,000 or 3,200 gold or something to get this Adamant Roadhog and get it up to tier 3. So I might be done on the skills, but if I add more, there's actually 2 more I would really like to have, and I'm going to show you guys those now. Alright, so Invulnerable Radar Loki, this would be super nice to have, because Loki's good at capturing beacons. That's really his whole purpose, is to run around and grab beacons with this guy. So after you do get one, you can get 30 defense points. Alright, I think it's 30. I think when you upgrade this to max and get this skill up to stage 3, or tier 3, it's 25 or 30, I believe. Which is really nice, which means you'll capture a beacon, and if people are shooting at you, they're going to have a much harder time killing you because you've got some damage resistance. Now, that's a really nice thing to have on this guy. Some people actually might rather have that than the Armor Expert. I'm not really sure, but I went with Armor Expert for my 3rd skill. I was really lucky, but the game gave me Roadhog and Armor Expert, so I didn't have to spend 1,000 gold to choose those skills. The game just said, hey, here you go, when I got the skill, which was really cool. And the other one that I think would be really nice to have is Mechanic Loki. So Loki does get hit as he's running around. He takes damage from stray bullets. They can't target him, but you gotta remember there's bullets flying all over the place, and he can still get hit by some of those, especially things like shotguns, or you know, somebody like a Blitz that's really around the same height as him. Blitz weapons can often hit your Loki too because they're at just the right height. So he does take some damage while running around. So a mechanic skill would be really nice to have. But in my opinion, those are some of the best Those are some of the best pilot skills to put on there. I never use weapon skills because I never know when I'm going to change my weapons. So that seems like a waste of gold to put weapon skills on your pilots. But that's just me. Some people might like the weapon skills. All right. So let's go ahead and look at the modules for this guy. All right. So armor kits are really, really good. Okay. I would definitely suggest armor kits as one of the things you might choose. Nuclear reactors. So if you want your weapons to do a little more damage, you can throw one of these on there. Another good choice. Personally, I think I would go with the armor kit over the nuclear reactors, but that's just me. Heavy armor kits, even better. Even at level 1, each one of those gives you 7% more hit points. So if you can add 3 of these at level 1, that's what, 21% hit points? That's actually really, really good. All right, I've got 3 level 1 heavy armor kits on mine. I can't really afford to upgrade these yet, but 3 upgraded armor kits, man, awesome. Thermo nukes, even better than the regular thermo nukes, or even better than the regular nuclear reactors. Goodness gracious. All right, I can't talk this morning. These are really, really nice. If you have these, they do cost 5,000 gold, so they're a little bit expensive, but these give your weapons 5% more damage at level 1, okay? Anti-control, I don't know. It would be kind of nice to not be able to get locked down, but I don't think I would go with this one. Battleborn's kind of nice, but I don't think this fits the Loki. Now, last stand, all right, this can be very, very beneficial on your Loki, so I would either go with last stand and armor kits or all armor kits, okay? That's where I would go with the passive modules. Now, as far as your active modules go, a lot of people say to use phase shift, and I realize I don't like phase shift because most of the Ao Juns out there get up in the air. They have the Yang Li pilot, which has anti-stealth, and that Ao Jun starts burning you from the air while you're in your stealth mode. You put on your phase shift is over, and Ao Jun is still burning you and kills you anyway, so I find that phase shift isn't really much of a help. All right. Now you got your regular repair unit. I actually really like this one. I think this is a very good choice. Because like I said, when he's running around in stealth, he does take some damage from all the flying stray bullets. And the repair unit's actually pretty nice. Alright, that's one of the things I would suggest trying on there. Alright, advanced repair unit. Also really good, but I don't think you need the advanced one on the Loki. I would just go with the regular one. Lockdown ammo. That could be a big help because say you're trying to get a beacon and your weapons don't have lockdown, an enemy is coming at you to try and stop you from getting the beacon. You pull out your weapons, you shoot them, you lock them down, then you can grab your beacon before that guy gets over there. So that's one that's really a big help. Quantum radar, shield breaker, jump unit. We're going to go ahead and play the jump unit today. This will let your Loki get the beacon so much faster, so we're going to go with jump unit, I think. Alright, so on the modules, those are kind of my suggestions on some of the best modules to run. I'm either going to run healing or jump unit, I think. Maybe lockdown, but healing and jump unit seem like the 2 best ones in my opinion. Alright, so now we're going to talk about weapons really quick, and we're going to go do some gameplay. So first off, weapons. Alright, I know a lot of people say never put sparks on your Loki, but the next operations is going to have 3 sparks, which are meant to go on your Loki. So what's wrong with the sparks? There's one major flaw with sparks on your Loki. Say you shoot out 90% of your ammo on the sparks, and then you have to go back into stealth, and those weapons go back on your back. Well, they don't reload when they're on your back. So next time you pull out those weapons, you might have 5% or 3% or 10% of your ammo left, and then you're going to run out of ammo really quickly. Now, if you can get over that fact, sparks are awesome on the Loki, guys. Sparks are awesome. Really, really, really good weapons, but it just sucks that they don't reload. And when they don't reload, when they go up on your back, that could really mess you up. When all of a sudden you're like, oh, I need to attack somebody, but I don't have any ammo left. So that can be a big problem there, okay? Alright, so Shredder Loki. Shredder Loki's pretty good. Like, I played it, and I really, really, really liked it. The lockdown is nice for the reason I mentioned earlier. Very cool setup. Not my favorite Loki weapon, but I really do like the Shredders on the Loki. If you got 3 Shredders, try it out. Alright? they work very, very well. All right, rhymes on the Loki. I love these. These are really, really nice. All right, plus they've got some range, so if somebody's within 300 meters, you can shoot them and you can freeze them and make them go slower so they can't get to you when they're trying to keep you from getting a beacon. And they do really, really nice damage. Only problem with rhymes are they're very expensive to upgrade. A lot of people can't really afford the upgrade cost. If you can afford the upgrade cost on the rhymes, they are awesome on your Loki, okay? I really, really like these. These and Gusts are my two favorites so far. All right, I'm not really sure which one I like better, but rhymes do such a good job. Definitely try out the rhymes. If you have three rhymes laying around, throw them on there. See if you like them. Give them a try because they work great. All right, so this is the super budget setup. 3 Punishers. All right, at really, really close distance, Punishers can really pack a punch. All right, Punishers aren't really made to do a lot of damage from 500 meters or 300 meters, but if you're within like 100 meters or closer, Punishers eat some people up. So these are great close range weapons. Only thing that stinks is 10-second reload times, and these aren't really your best choice, but if it's all you got, throw them on there, okay? If it's all you got, throw them on there. All right, Blaze, the Flamethrowers. I personally don't like this setup at all, but Flamethrowers are very, very strong weapons. They do a lot of damage. If you're good at aiming the Flamethrowers, you might actually want to try these out if you have some laying around. Personally, I wouldn't build them or put them on there. That's just me. I don't like these weapons, but a lot of people love them because the Flamethrowers do a lot of damage. They're very, very good weapons overall, but I find them to be very, very hard to use. Therefore, especially on a really fast moving robot like Loki, they're very hard weapons to use, so I wouldn't really recommend the Blazes. So lastly, we have our Gusts, and we also have Halos. Halos are a little better, plus they've got the lockdown, but Halos are a lot more expensive to level up. So my 3 recommendations: Halos, Gusts, or rhymes. Those are the 3 best setups on this dude in my opinion. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and play with the Gusts. These are a little harder to use than the rhymes because of course you have to be at point blank to really get the max damage out of your shotgun, because they spread out all over the place. When you shoot, they do this widespread, and the further the enemy away from you, the less of your ammo is hitting the enemy, so they do less damage. So these are really made for just like close up in your face combat, but on a stealth robot like Loki, it's really easy to get right next to somebody. So you don't have to worry too much. You just don't have a lot of range with these. These don't lock anybody down. These things don't do anything special except for good damage at really close range. All right, so let's go do some gameplay now. Now, personally, I think Loki works best on Domination. Domination is the easiest game to grab beacons. Now, I call Loki, he's a surprise attacker, an assassin, and a beacon runner. All right, most people ignore Loki because they're like, oh, I can't even hit this thing. So they just kind of ignore him unless they've got anti-stealth or something, or they're the right robot. Now, generally, I don't bring him out till mid or late game, and there's a reason for that. So we're going to pull him out in a little bit. We're going to play the first part of this game, and then we're going to pull out our Loki a little bit later. And as I'm playing the Loki, I'm going to give you guys a lot of tips. But you want to use him to grab beacons, okay? I kind of like to wait till the Titans are out, because right now the Titans don't have anti-stealth. The Titans can't hit your Loki at all, which is a giant help. All right, it's amazing how they can't hit him. Alright, so when there's a bunch of Titans out on the battlefield and there's a bunch of beacons that need to be grabbed, Loki is the man to bring out. He will grab those beacons, and you always want to stay moving because, like I said, there's a bunch of robots that can still end up hitting you with their weapons. And if you don't stay moving, there's a pretty good chance you're gonna get beat up pretty bad. Alright, hopefully that makes sense. Oh, that's a shotgun. Ooh. I want to be careful of that. I probably shouldn't have run in here like this. This was probably a pretty bad idea. I'm just going to go ahead and run back here. I'm having a really hard time taking that guy out. I think they're going to kill me, guys. I made a really dumb choice, and look what's happening, okay? I should have never come back here like that. That was a very bad move. Good news is, this little dude is tough. Super tough. Alright, I got my 90% damage resistance, plus I use my healing module. Oh, here comes another one right next to me. Alright, the good news is I'm totally distracting the other team, so hopefully my team's out grabbing those beacons while those dudes were distracted trying to kill me. So it's not necessarily a bad thing to run in if you have a robot that's really tanky like that. Alright, so I don't think it's quite time to bring the Loki yet. We're winning. We don't need those beacons. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and zap some guys. Go ahead and use my lockdown ammo on this guy so he can't move. And somebody went into whatever you call it. Ares dies so easy though. I love this robot, but man, he dies so easy once he starts getting hit. He's got like no hit points whatsoever. But yeah, we'll bring out the Loki here pretty soon. Alright, we'll bring him out in just a minute. Somebody's got a shield breaker, I think. No, that wasn't a shield breaker. That was a leech leeching me. I'm stuck on this building. Alright, I get stuck on everything. Every time I play, I get stuck on everything. Alright, I think we're probably going to bring out Loki as the next robot. We're actually destroying everybody on this battle, though. Well, unfortunately, the enemy isn't going to have enough beacons to get the adamant roadhog moving. Plus, mine's not quite leveled up yet anyways. I'm still working on building that. So we won't see him moving at full speed on this game. These guys are jumping down in the hole, and little do they know they're about to get burnt up by a dragon. Go after this guy. Go after this guy. Burn him up. Let's go after this guy. I love this robot. I don't care what anybody says. A lot of people think Hawk's going to replace this guy, but I don't know. As of right now, the way the Hawk is, I think I would rather have my June over the Hawk. Alright, so as soon as my robot dies, which is about to happen, we're going to bring the Loki in, and we got Titans out. This is the perfect time to drop in the Loki, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Are you kidding me? The game just crashed. It doesn't happen very often anymore, but it does happen every once in a while. Alright, so we're going to go into battle. I think domination is the best mode for your Loki because it's easier to grab beacons. When you're trying to grab a beacon, some big old robot can't just spawn in and smash you up because, you know, on domination, robots spawn on a specific location and not right on the beacon. So Loki dominates at domination. Pun intended. So I like to use this guy as a beacon runner, and I like to use him as a assassin surprise attacker guy. Alright, I also like to use him as a late to mid-game robot when there's a bunch of Titans out, because none of the Titans have anti-stealth and they cannot hit your Loki at all. So he's great. So we're going to go ahead and start off with Loki though, because I don't want to keep you guys waiting. You guys are here to see the Loki in action, so we're going to go ahead and use him as our first robot. So we're going to run over and we're going to grab our first beacon. We're going to go ahead and use that jump module to get over there really quickly. We want to make sure we get part of that beacon since that guy was running over there. And that jump module is great for getting you up the beacons really fast. Alright, so now we're going to go for this beacon right here. Dang it, Ravena, get off me. I'm trying to get through. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just unload on this dude. We're going to jump on out of here while we hit him. Alright, unfortunately I didn't get enough shots to kill him, but back into stealth mode. I barely took any damage at all. This is where the mechanic skill would be really nice to have. Alright, if I had the mechanic skill, I would be able to heal that little bit of health back that I have right now. Alright, let's get this one. We're going to go ahead and go into shotgun mode. We're going to blast this dude when he comes over here. Now we are going to go back into stealth as quickly as possible. That's how you kind of want to surprise attack with this guy. Now, if you notice, I walked in front of that and it hit me a few times. So the focus isn't on me. Let's go and blast this guy up real quick. Got my kill. Got my beacon. Alright, I would say let's run over here and grab that beacon, but as you can see, check this out. He's a great assassin and surprise attacker, guys. As soon as somebody starts shooting at me, I'm going back into stealth. Now, right now, see why I like these gusts? They do big damage quickly, but they do run out of fuel really quickly, and you can probably see why I'm really enjoying the anti-stealth module. All right, let's go ahead and do a couple shots in here. Nope. All right, back into stealth mode. Let's grab this beacon. So you're not gonna get to see the adamant roadhog in action. See what I mean? Certain weapons can still hit you, especially shotguns. I can almost guarantee you that's a anti-stealth robot right there. I gotta stay away from that. I gotta stay away from that guy because watch this. All right, now I am after him. I am after him. Let's get on in here. Jump. Oh, he got behind something. I really wanted to try and take out that other guy. Now this dude has shotguns. That's gonna be a problem for me. Okay, this is gonna be an issue. Back out of it. Let's take him out real quick. Here comes the kill. And I can't hit him because I think I was shooting my teammate in the back. So let's go back into stealth mode. I'm telling you, Loki is an awesome robot. You always want to stay moving when there's other enemies around. Alright, he ran right past me. This gives me the perfect opportunity to pull out my weapons and shoot him in the back. So I'm having an excellent game, guys. This isn't... My game with this guy doesn't usually go quite this well, but this is just a really, really good game. So now we're going to come over here. Oh, that's bad. Blitz can easily hit me, alright? I'm screwed, right? This is where the healing module would be super nice to have. But Blitz is just at the right height. Well, here his weapons can actually get me. So Blitz is a problem for Loki. I'm just going to go ahead and jump. Watch this. I need to fight because he can hit me anyways. Alright, so I died. I had a really awesome run with that Loki. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in my Titan. I mean, my Loki filled up my Titan bar. There's Titans all over the place. There's an Arthur standing on me. Get off me, man. Get off me. Get out of there. Move. Move, Fat Arthur. Alright, we got two slow Fat Arthurs here. Getting stuck and tangled up on each other. And now we gotta walk. Oh, come on, dude. That's the one thing I hate about Arthur. He is slow. And that is some... Come on, get a little closer. Yes. No, he's going back. That's a big bag of silver. Yes, there we are. That's a big bag of silver just waiting for me to claim it right there. And I'm stuck on a building. Too far away. Can't seem to hit anybody. Let's shoot this guy. There we are. Alright, let's go back up to this guy. Let's take out this Titan. He's hitting me with his spaghetti weapons. They don't really look like spaghetti so much anymore, but man, when those weapons first came out on the test server, it looked like you were getting shot with big old things of spaghetti. This guy's coming over here to try and grab our beacons, so I am going to try and put a stop to that. Let's blast him with this thing. My Titan's not doing so well today. I'm getting a little beat up. My Titan's getting beat up, which is not normal. My Titan usually takes a lot more damage than this. So on the next game, we're going to go ahead and put the rhymes on the Loki so you can see the rhymes in action. And we're not going to pull him out on the next game till, like, you know, maybe halfway or towards the end of the battle. Like, he works out really good as your first robot, but I think he's even better as a late game robot or mid game robot. You're probably going to get more beacons towards the end of the game, I would say. But it gets rough when there's nothing but Titans on the battlefield. I guess I'm going to go back this way. We're going to try and kill something. I'm going to go up in the air. Let's go after this dude. I think that's a Blitz. I'm not sure, but I think that was a Blitz. Now let's go ahead and get the Arthur a little bit. You always want to make sure you're landing in a spot where you're not going to take any damage. Alright. I don't want to get too close to that guy. I want to be able to hit him if he comes over here. Alright, let's shoot his shield a few times. Oh, I can't get him now. The first couple shots landed, I think. This isn't great. It's alright. 2, 1. I'm in a distance where his ability can probably hit me. So I wanna get up. I want to burn him, and I want to back off. That kid was coming to try and get me as well. I thought that was a drone for a second. That was a Nightingale. Yeah, I thought that was a drone. I accidentally put healing module on this guy. I should have a phase shift on him. I want to stay out of that stovepipe. That's the one thing I do like about Kid, is his ability is awesome. Kid's ability is great, but as a robot overall, not so much. Alright, so let's go play another game, guys. Let's go play another game. That went pretty well. We did very good. Let's see. I didn't do as much damage as I would have liked. I had 2 kills and 6 beacons. I earned 460,000 silver. That's not bad. I do have the VIP thing going, so I get an additional 40% silver or 50% silver or something like that. I don't have any boosters running. I came in 4th on my team, which isn't too bad, I guess. I'm disappointed in the amount of damage I did, but pretty much the Loki did almost all of that by himself. Alright, so let's go play another one. Like I said, this time we're going to use Loki for more of like a in-game thing. End game. Mid-game. Once a bunch of Titans come out, that's when we're going to pull out our Loki. The more Titans on the battlefield, the better your Loki is. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the Blitz, I think. He's a great first robot. He's not a good beacon runner, in my opinion. I mean, he is, but he's not really made to run for beacons because he's a little bit slow compared to most robots. Unless you use his ability and you just want to go ahead and run on in there, and then he moves pretty quickly. But then the problem is, once you get up to an enemy and you don't have your ability ready, you might get smashed up really quick. So I don't like using my ability on my robots just to get some speed at the beginning of a game. A lot of people do that, but I don't care for it. I like to have my ability ready for when I actually get into a battle. Like right now, we're going to suppress that dude. He can't really do nothing to me. Let's run up here so I can hit him again. Alright, it's a Mender, so he's going to be able to heal himself. I'm going to go ahead and hide for a second. Alright, let's lock this dude down. I forgot to change my weapons. I'm sorry, guys. I know I said I was going to put the rhymes on my Loki. We'll do that on the 3rd game. Alright, I totally forgot. It slipped my mind. I'm not perfect. I'm going to use my healing module. Let's destroy this little Blitz's shield. Healing module is really important on this guy. Blitz with a healing module. Oh, don't shoot that. Don't shoot that. Shoot that. Pressed. Oh, I can't suppress him. He's too far away. I need to get to cover right now. There's too many enemies over here. Crap, I'm in the lava. Run, little Blitz. Run. Run. Alright, I'm going to use my healing module. I'm dead. That was a waste of power cells. I think I'm going to bring in Ares. This is a rough map for Ares. There's so much cover. It's hard to hit anybody with Ares' ability. So we are going to get this guy, though. We are going to get this guy. Alright, we got one. Can't hit that dude. He's too far away. I do love 4 spark. 2 sparks and 2 scourges, though. That is a deadly destroying setup. And that is a tough little shield. He's got me. I'm dead, guys. I'm dead. Hey, no, I'm not. I got him. That was pure luck. That was a delayed kill as well. I'm going to use my lockdown ammo on that dude to make sure he can't escape. Alright, let's go ahead and destroy this dude. Ares is still a beast. I don't care what anybody says. He's very squishy, but if you play him right, he will get some kills quickly. He will get some kills quickly, so I think after Ares dies, we're probably gonna bring in the Loki. Go ahead and use that lockdown stuff. He can't move. We're guaranteed to get this kill. And we got it. Shoot that guy. I didn't get it, but somebody got it, which was good. Lockdown ammo was a must on this dude. If you don't have weapons with lockdown, you need the lockdown ammo. Alright, so he died. I think I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna bring in my Aljun before I bring in the Loki. I want to wait for a few more Titans to come out on the battlefield, I think. Let's go ahead and get up in the air and move on over this way. That was kind of a waste of my ability because I can't hit anybody here. There's way too many things to... And I'm in the lava. Smooth move, dude. I wasn't paying attention to my landing. I was only looking at what was around me. What can I hit? I wasn't looking at where am I going to land. That's one of the biggest things with this guy is you always got to choose your landing carefully because you will get destroyed if you don't land in the right spot. Alright, you will get destroyed if you have a bad landing. That's a tough little dude, whatever it is. Alright, I want to make sure I land somewhere. Again, really bad landing and I died, so... Some people say it doesn't take any skill to play that guy, but I disagree. It definitely takes skill. So check this out. I'm just going to run to the back. That beacon back there, nobody can get me. This Titan can't hit me. I could care less about that Titan. You can't do nothing, dude. Now, this is where it would be nice to have that Adamant Roadhog kicking in. Actually, it is, right? They have 3 beacons, so now I'm even a little bit faster. Now, Adamant Roadhog, it's not leveled up very much yet. Once I get that to max level, that's really gonna add a nice speed boost. So this is a problem, guys. This is a problem. I'm gonna go ahead and jump. He's locked onto me, so I think I'm still gonna die anyways. But you get the idea. Even though he died, all right. Like I said, that's Loki's. I'm kind of glad that happened because that's Loki's really big problem. Is the Aljun right now. That's where the healing module seems to come in handy. I don't know. Anti-stealth. I don't really know what to tell you guys to do when the Aljun gets you. If you can't get the cover, you're pretty much guaranteed to die when that thing goes up in the air. So he really has one major flaw, and that's the fact that Aljun can wreck you. And phase shift does not save you from that at all. Alright? The phase shift will not save you. So right now would be a really nice time to have my Loki if he didn't get burned up. But we almost got that beacon. But yeah, Yang Li is a problem. And I didn't pay attention to what was around me before I ran over here, so that's a problem. Alright, there's a Loki doing the surprise attack on me. And I think I'm about to be a dead duck. So I've made a couple bad mistakes on this game. Don't be like me, guys. Alright, pay attention. Alright, my mistake was not paying attention to my surroundings before I went somewhere and tried to do something. And that, if you can see, that really screwed me a couple times. I got destroyed because I didn't pay attention to what I was doing. Alright, you guys gotta pay attention to every move, or guess what happens? You get blown up way before you should, okay? If I would have paid attention to what I was doing, my robot would probably still be alive. Can't hit anybody. There we go. Yeah, get it. Get it. Die. Nope. He got back into cover. I wish Arthur were faster. Sometimes I think maybe I should just start upgrading his movement speed, because he moves at a pretty decent speed if you can max that skill out. Too far away. Almost. Nope, can't get over there. Plus I'm out of ammo. Alright, my guy's getting that back. This is the only thing about this map, is there's way too many places for people to hide and you can't hit anything. It drives me nuts. They put way too much cover on this map. Besides that, I love it. But there's way too many places to hide. In a way, that's a good thing, though. In a way, that's a good thing. Alright, so hopefully on the next battle, my Loki does a little better than he did on this battle, but sometimes that's what happens, alright? I'm actually glad you guys got to see that, because you got to see his weakness firsthand. Alright, another one, Titan with that blast. I think I missed him, but my Titan can't do nothing about this. That Loki can run around me, unless he's within 100 meters and I can hit him with my blast. I can't do anything against that Loki. He can just run free and wild and do whatever the heck he wants, as long as he doesn't get close to me, and I can't do a thing. Yang Liao Jun is really his only major... Okay, I thought that guy was going to come attack me, but he didn't. Let's go over here and try and get this beacon, if I can get over there in time. I probably can't. Ah, sweet. Here's some damage for me. Yes. Come on, come on. Reload, reload, reload. Come on, I want that damage. Ah, battle ended. Alright, so let's go play one more. I am going to change the weapons out really quickly for you guys. I know I promised that on the last one. Increase reward. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Let me pause this. Alright, so I only did 1.5 million damage. I'm still a little disappointed on that. 9 kills, 3 beacons. After watching the video, I got 791,000 silver. Not bad, not bad, alright? So, let's go ahead and back to our hangar. Came in 3rd place. Let's go back to our hangar and put some of those rhymes on the Loki so you guys can see those in action. I'm really sad that the sparks don't reload when they go on your back, because, man, if they did, I would probably be running the sparks. But there's just too much of a chance of the sparks, like, getting you. That makes sense? Probably not. I actually messed that up. My OCD is not going to allow me to do this. Hold on. There we go. We got to have the different one on top, so they're even, right? There we are. Alright. We got to have the green and black one on the top slot. I wish that matched. If I had another one of those, they would all be the same color, and those would look super awesome. They look like they're made for this guy. Alright, so let's go play another battle with the rhymes. Again, we're probably going to wait till mid or later in the game to pull out the Loki, because that's usually when he shines, unless you happen to run across one of those Ao Juns with the Yang Li, and you're more likely to see the Ao Juns towards the beginning of the game than the end, so that's another reason it's good to pull out your Lokis later. Well, like I said, if the enemy team has nothing but Titans on the battlefield, that's when Loki really shines, because there's nothing that can stop you. Alright? As long as you don't get close to an Arthur or get close to a kid, or they hit you with that ability, there's nothing they can do. I mean, nothing. Alright, I'm going to wait for all these robots to move over this way. A little closer. There we go. He went into his ability. Now he's too far away. Let's go after this dude. Oh, wait. Is that a leech? Is that a leech leeching? I don't think so. Let's suppress him. Let's hit him the best I can with this stuff. I hate when I can't tell what a thing is. I think that's a Ravena, maybe. I'm not really sure. I can't really get a good hit on him, so I'm going to go ahead and move. Here, I can help my... Nope, too far away now. Kind of trying to help my teammate out a little bit there. I'm going to rush in on whatever this is. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and blitz this dude. Let's hit him with the suppression. It is a Ravena. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to go ahead and... I don't know why I'm shooting at him right now. Alright, we took him out. Cool. We're going to grab this beacon. Good job, Mr. Falcon. Now that's a problem right there. We don't want to get burned up by that, so we're going to use this... We're going to use this cover to our advantage. It's about to land, so now it's time to attack. Alright, dude, you picked a very bad spot to land, right? Aha, we got you. Now someone's gonna definitely spawn in back here. All right, we got a purple shield. We're gonna wait for that purple shield to go away, and now we're gonna come up this way. Come on out. So we're gonna try and blitz this guy. I bet he's gonna pop out here with his shield, and I don't want to use my ability yet. We want to wait for, yeah, there we are. Now someone's gonna spawn in back here again. I kind of feel bad doing the spawn killing thing, but sometimes that's how it goes. All right, let's suppress this dude. All right. Oh, I'm gonna use my healing module, and I'm gonna run on out of here. Help! Help! I'm getting beat up. All right, there we go. I got about. What was that? All right, you want to fight, huh? You want to fight? There we go. You're suppressed. Had enough of you. You get out of here. You get out of here, right? I'm gonna go ahead and use the healing module again. I hate using all these power cells, but sometimes you just need to do it. Where'd he go? Man, he sure traveled fast. He got... Oh, he's over there. Never mind. As soon as he lands... Alright, let's get rid of that ammo. As soon as he lands, hopefully I can... Alright, suppressed. Suppressed. So my focus changed from this dude to this dude, but we want to take this guy out. Nightingales are so hard to kill, it's crazy. Alright, this is going to be a little bit of a problem. Alright, there's nothing I can do at this point. Alright, he got me, so we're going to go ahead and bring in the... I'm going to bring in my Ares, I think. I think it's Ares time, right? Why not? Everybody's a little too far away. They're probably going to end up getting their beacon back. Can't hit that guy. He's behind some stuff. I'm stuck on a building. Move, dude. Come on. There we go. Alright, lockdown. Come on, let's get him. Let's get him. Let's get him. That's a pretty tough robot. Alright, so we lost our beacon over there. We lost our beacon. I'm trying to play, I'm not playing really, I'm trying to play like smart today. I'm trying to play sensible. I'm not trying to just run out and smash everything I can like I often do. Let's lock him down with the lockdown ammo. And he's behind that thing, so unfortunately I'm not hitting that guy because he's behind something. I'm sick of getting stuck on stuff. They need to make so we don't get stuck on things so much. In real life, I think one of these robots would be able to power through that. They got, I'm sure their little robot legs are so darn strong, they could get themselves off of that building. It might damage the building more than it would damage the robot. You see what I'm saying? There we go. Ah, crap. There's another time where I wasn't paying attention to my surroundings, and, well, you guys see what happens, so that's alright, though. Let's go ahead and bring in the little Loki. I think now feels like a good time for the Loki. Alright, right now the enemy's got a bunch of the beacons. We're going to go into this mode, and we're going to try and get this beacon over here. That guy can't do nothing about me. Alright. This is free beacon time right now. This is where Loki shines. You bring him in when you see a good opportunity to grab some beacons. Some people can shoot at me and they might be able to hit me a little bit, but 2 free beacons, guys. Number 1, let's go ahead and grab this, and then we're gonna go get number 2. Alright, this is such a big help for your team. Alright. That's the only thing is you might not get much as oh my goodness. You might not get as much damage when you're playing the Loki, but you're sure going to get a lot of beacons in the right situation. I can't guarantee you're always going to be able to grab a million beacons, but There's a lot of games where I get 6, 8, 10 beacons just from running around and doing stuff like this. Alright, so... Alright, now we got 3 beacons, right? Our team's winning again. They can't hit me. Nothing they can do at the moment. Alright, we're going to go ahead and run back over this way. I don't want to get too close to that Arthur, but I do want to come over here and freeze the guy. So let's get within the 300 meters. Right now, we're going to go ahead and pull out of our thing here. Alright, let's freeze Arthur. That was a little bit of a lag spike right there. Alright, back into stealth. We did a nice number on him. Now we're back into stealth. We don't want to let him get within 100 meters of us, though. So that's going to be a problem. Alright, he's going to be able to hit us with that blast wave. Let's go back into this mode. Let's blast him, freeze him, hurt him a lot. Back into stealth, okay? And he's gonna... I can't get close to him or he's gonna kill me. So we're gonna have to let him take that beacon back. We could surprise attack that Al June, but I think that Arthur is gonna blast me if... Nope. Alright, we got time. Let's get him. Like I said, assassin and surprise attacker with the Loki. That's what he's really good at. You come up from behind somebody, especially if they don't know you're there, and you just blast away. Alright, I'm getting a lot of damage in this time. So in some ways, this weapon's probably better than the Gust because you have a little bit of range and it does nice damage. But it's so, like, I've got these up to level 9 and it's so expensive at this point to get these past level 9. It's crazy. Watch this. He's gonna land and that's perfect for me. Got it. Back into stealth. So honestly, these are great weapons and the shotguns are both great weapons. So you see I can rack up kills with either one. Honestly, in some ways, I think these here are better. I just can't afford to upgrade them any further than they are now. The Gusts, I can easily get those all up to level 12, no problem. Try and take out this Arthur, or at least hurt him pretty bad. And I'm not really taking too much advantage of the jump module, so I'm going to try and grab this one back, and then... Alright, now... we're going to go towards this one. So let's get moving. Let's get moving. And we're going to go ahead and hit that jump module. Come on, make it, make it, make it, make it. Don't get stuck. Crap. Ah. And I've been destroyed, okay? Somebody must have had anti-stealth and they got me. But we had an awesome run on that. I don't want to bring in my Arthur because I don't want to walk all the way across the map. Alright, we won. So you guys get the idea. Loki is a super awesome little robot. Hopefully this gave you tips on, you know, gives you a good idea of how you want to build him, how to play him, and all that good stuff. Love my little Loki. There we did 1.4 million damage, 7 kills, got 4 beacons, got 600,000 silver out of it, 2,000 honor. Not too bad, not too bad. Very fun, very handy little robot. So anyways... I think that pretty much wraps this video up, and I will catch you guys later, alright? Thanks for watching. See ya.